Turning 18 just doesn't like just mean you becoming adults or I can do whatever I want, da da da. No, it means like waking up, realizing life is real now. There's no more when I grow up, I'm gonna do this when I grow up, da 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 da, you know what I mean? But it's both exciting and terrifying at the same time. But this story isn't about having everything figured out. It's about the journey that got me here and the people who shaped me in the moment that made me become stronger. High school was a lot. Freshman year felt like a drop. It's like you dropped in a new road. Like there was like bigger hallways, bigger expectation, people who seemed to already know who they were. I was just trying to find my place. Maybe I was quiet. I wasn't really quiet. I was quiet, let's just say that. But I wasn't really a loud person. But then I changed 100 times just to survive, but that's okay. Most people were faking it anyway. They trying to be perfect whatsoever. But then I had my ups and downs. Some classes sparked something in me, and some others just felt like it was noise. Teachers came and went. Some believed in me, others barely knew my name. But in all that chaos, I learned how to keep going. I pushed through the stress, the homework, the friend drama, and the pressure to fit in. I learned how to stand on my feet even if my knees were shaking. High school was also where some of my first real friendships were formed, and maybe I lost some, but that's okay. People come, people go. People I thought would be in my life forever slowly drift away. Others surprised me by staying, but I learned that loyalty isn't just about words. It's about showing up even if it's convenient. And sometimes you just have to be your own best friend, and that's okay. You're not crazy for that. So I started college, and I was very scared and nervous. I wasn't really that nervous, but it's a whole different energy. Suddenly, no one holding your hand, no one choosing your path. Your major, your schedule, your priorities. That's freedom is a gift. It's just a test. Sometimes, not gonna lie, I feel lost, but it's normal. Everyone pretending they got it together, but truthfully, I don't think everyone got it figured out for real. But college is where you might start asking deeper questions like, what am I good at? What am I passionate about? What kind of life do I want? Whatsoever. But then I start discovering that grades don't matter, but not as much as growth. That saying no is powerful. That rest is not laziness, and that's okay to not have a 5-year plan. I started to realize that this is my life now. Slowly, piece by piece, I'm becoming the person that I always hope to be, even it's messy. Church has always been a big part of my life, maybe from a young age. Sometimes it felt like a safe space, a place where you could breathe and just be, but others time it felt like a place of full expectation, rules, judgment, and pressure to be perfect. Not everyone perfect, bro. But my relationship with God is growing, so it's not about checking the box anymore. It's about something deeper, something personal. Faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just getting up when you don't feel like it. Sometimes it's questioning everything and still showing up. And trust me, sometimes I feel like where I'm close to God, and sometimes I feel like distance. But through it all, I learned having faith is a journey, so not a destination. Let's be honest, bro. Parents can be hard sometimes. They love you, yes, but they don't always understand what you're going through. The words can sometimes feel like pressure, like you're not doing enough. Maybe they come to a different generation, one where feeling weren't talked about much, but deep down, they care, even if their way of showing it doesn't always end. You always probably had your share of fights, slamming doors, silent dinners, feeling like they'll never get it. But you also had moments where their love showed up in a quiet ways, in a right when you need one. Food left for you, just checking if you got home safe. Being 18 mean seeing your parents not just as authority figures, but as people who struggled, who made mistakes, who tried the best. Forgiveness, patience, space, all of that is part of growing up too. Friendship, we're not even gonna get to that. You know what? Let's get to it. Friendship has been one of my biggest lessons. I had friends who felt like family and some who had betrayed me when I was least expected it. But I learned that not everyone clapping for you is in your corner. I start value quality over quantity. I don't need 50 people to live. You don't need anybody, y'all. I'm telling you this. You don't need anybody to live. You live for yourself. You have your own goal, your own career, your own path. Like, you live for you. You don't live for people. Don't listen to what other people telling. Don't even bother. Like, just let them out, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be the one achieving your goal, not them. But at the end of the day, though, you'll still need that one friend who will listen to you without judging. The one that will remind you who you are when you don't know who you are, when you forget who you are. And the one who will love you without no condition. I lived 18 years, and every one of them has mattered. Every heartbreak, every success, every late night overthinking session, every I don't know who I am, what did I do wrong, God please help me moments. It's all part of my story. And I realized that life could be both beautiful and brutal. That sometimes people may disappoint you. That sometimes you disappoint yourself, you know? You're still here, you're still trying, you're still moving forward, and that's enough. I'm not supposed to have it all figured out. In fact, nobody does. Not at 18, not at 28, and sometimes not even at 48. But I'm learning, growing, and becoming. Here's a life lesson for y'all. You don't have to rush. Life is not a race. You're allowed to grow and slow. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to break down and rebuild. There is strength in your softness, courage in your questions, and power in your progress. Keep showing up for yourself even on the hard day. Keep loving even when it is risky, and never stop becoming the person you're proud of. I'm gonna say a quote. I don't really remember who made it. Like, I'm gonna go search that up later, but I remember that person said, at any given moment, you have the power to say, this is not how the story is going to end.